Hello, it's Caroline Kingsbury here, and today I'm going to read out to you 10 affirmations on success. These are all in my book, Positive Affirmations for Success in All Areas of Your Life. Again, I really want to talk to you about how you define success. Success means many things to many people. And really, as an individual, you are your own measure of success by the terms of what you consider to be successful. For example, for me, I'm a parent, I have 2 boys, so success for me means bringing up my children to be happy and well cared for. That's very important for me. I drive, as some of you probably see from my previous videos, a battered old Land Rover. Cars I'm less into as a measure of success. I define success by being able to afford to take my children out occasionally to the cinema and buy them some new clothes, bits and pieces like that. I also define success by having a healthy, happy relationship with my partner, by having some great friends and a good relationship with my family as well. That's very important to me. Also by being grateful. Having gratitude in the world is very important, I think. You know, no matter what you're doing in the world at any given moment, someone will always be having a worse time than you, kind of guaranteed, really. So I mean, giving gratitude for the things that you have in your life, very important. I always give gratitude for good health, for my family, for the food on the table, for the roof above my head, for warmth, for laughter, for fun. I'll read you out some of the affirmations and then I'll talk a bit more about how you define and measure success. Okay. Right, the first affirmation is simply, be the success that you want to be in the world. Say to yourself, I am successful, and stand tall and proud when you say that to yourself in the mirror every day. I am a success, and smile and know in your heart that it is so, for you have the ability to create true and lasting success. See the successes in your life around you and be grateful for them. Notice when things go well and give yourself a credit for that specific success. And the more successes that you notice in your world, the more you will feel successful. Remember, success is often a series of targets put together with persistence and tenacity. So say to yourself, I am successful as each day I take a step further on my journey towards success. Remember that success is often the journey and not just the end result. I am happy. Today I will go about my day operating from a position of love, of feeling true happiness within my heart. For the level of happiness that I'm feeling is a clear indication of the measure of success within my life. Today I can see all around me that the world is an abundant place, full of happiness and joy. I see that in the beauty of nature and the myriad of creation all around us, from plants and animals and everything that we see, through the children, through the happiness in my lives, my partner, my family and friends, the fact I'm having a good day, the fact I've got food to eat. Now, all of these things are measures of success in terms of the abundance that we have within the world. Remember, the world is naturally an abundant place. It doesn't suddenly run out of energy. There's more than enough energy for everybody. So say to yourself, I am abundant. I embrace abundance in my world. I see this abundance around me and all the lovely, wonderful things I have and the lovely family and friends I have. I am an abundant and happy person, and I am grateful for that. Very important to be grateful to. So I am successful. I am a true success, and I know in my heart I am successful. As I am happy, I have love in my life, and I have complete faith that I can achieve the successes that I desire within my own life. I am clear on my goals, and I have spent time defining my own measures for success. Don't worry if you haven't done this, we'll come back to this. Now that I know my goals and what I need to do in order to become successful, I take steps each day, and I have the confidence and faith in myself and my own abilities to be able to go forwards and become truly successful. I am happy. I am happy. I am successful. I achieve everything I set out to do in my day on a daily basis. And when I don't achieve everything I set out to do, I simply see this as a means to do more in a different way tomorrow. I measure myself by the successes in my day and not by my failures. When I see things in terms of success, I look around me and I see everything in terms of success. I realise that life is about taking those small successes and stacking them up, one on top of each other, so that eventually they will reach out to the moon and stars. Success comes from within. It is a feeling that we have of happiness and love that we then go forward and we spread out towards the world through the actions that we take and the intentions that we have and how we interact with others and how nice we are throughout our day. It's very important to be kind as well. Kindness to me is a measure of true success, as I know that when I am kind it will be reciprocated back at me from others in my world. Now, we haven't talked much about success in terms of material wealth. Material assets are just simply one measure of success. Being the richest person in the world at the expense of your health, for example, isn't meaning that you're going to be particularly successful, or at least probably not for long if you are in a state of bad health. It's sort of about balance in one respect, because you don't have to bring one side down to put the other up. That's what balance means. It doesn't mean you have to be less materialistic to be more happy. It doesn't work like that. It means balance in that all areas of your life must have some positive energy flowing into them. For example, if you've got a great family and friends, but you're very poor and you can't afford to eat, you obviously need to do a little bit to kind of help yourself on the food front. Equally, if you've got a lot of material assets in your life but your relationship's suffering, then again you need to do something to redress the balance of relationship. And this largely comes down to you and how you determine and define success. I mean, success for me sometimes is getting up in the morning, isn't it, to all of us? And some days when I do that, if I'm not feeling particularly great, that's a success. That's a great success. If I manage to put makeup on, find some clothes that don't look hideous, which I don't always do, as my other half will testify. But if I manage to do all that, get a cup of tea and get the children to school on time, success. Success is measurable in the small as well as the big things that we do in our life, and that's very important to remember as well. Okay, we'll talk a bit more tomorrow about the sort of goal-setting aspects of success and how we go about determining what success means to us individually. In the meantime, try and write your own affirmations for success. Think about what success means to you, and stand in front of a mirror and say, I am successful. And when you do something that goes well, no matter how small, acknowledge that as a measure of success, because all of these things will stack up throughout your day, which is very important. Okay, thank you for listening. Sorry, I think I've been a bit waffly. I'll come back to you tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.